The Perils of Unbidden Advice. There lived a clever bird. She had built a cozy nest on the highest branch of a giant tree. She always took good care of her nest and had prepared well for the upcoming winter season. The winter arrived with fierce rains and biting cold. One really cold day, the sky suddenly turned dark and heavy rain began to pour. A group of monkeys which was playing around the bird's tree ran to take refuge under it. Even then, they were drenched in the rain and began to shiver in the cold. So, they started to look for ways to warm themselves. Suddenly, one of the monkeys noticed the red seeds of a gunja fruit. The gunja fruits or rosary peas are bright, red and shiny, just like coals in a campfire. That is why the monkey mistook them for embers of fire. Indeed, when you really need something, you tend to overlook the facts and not think right. The monkeys also, in their delusion, got so excited by their find that all of them came together and began to rub and blow the seed to reignite the fire. But nothing happened. The clever bird sitting on a branch of the tree noticed the monkeys' folly and their futile attempts to ignite a fire. She felt sympathetic. She called out to them to offer advice. "Dear monkeys, what are you all doing? Don't you realize that you are rubbing and blowing at the seeds of a fruit? You can never make fire out of them. Also, in this hostile weather, preserve your energy instead of wasting it on something which can't save you anyway." In her zeal to help the monkeys, she did not notice that monkeys did not like her banter. Irritated, one of the monkeys said,
"Go, fool yourself. Why are you interfering in our task? Did we ever ask for your opinion? Just leave us alone."
But the bird disregarded his words and continued with her rhetoric. "You should rather go and find a shelter. Go, find a cave to protect yourself from the rain." This time the monkeys ignored her. When the bird noticed their disregard, she hopped off the branch and came down to actually show them what she was talking about. The monkeys still ignored her, but the bird refused to stop. By now, she had come too close to the monkeys. They were already frustrated by their vain efforts to light a fire. They became furious over her pestering. In his anger, one of the monkeys caught hold of the bird and tried to swing her against the rock. The bird somehow slipped away from his hands and flew away fast to save her life. She had a narrow escape. So, dear bunnies, we saw that giving advice when not asked for can often lead to unintended consequences. Wise men often say that the advice that is unasked for, no matter how well-intentioned it is not always welcome. Sometimes it's best to let others learn from their own experiences. So that's all for tonight. Good night, dear bunnies, and have sweet dreams.